Good morning, students. Today we are going to study class 10th topic, that is polynomials. So in order to understand what is this polynomials, let us go to a situation where if we talk about a space research program where they are sending the satellites in the space. Suppose this is the space program and they are sending the satellites like this in the space. Now if we see here that this satellite will be covering some path like this. Okay, so have you ever wondered how they are calculating that, where this spacecraft or where this satellite will go and in how much time they will go? So in order to calculate this, these scientists or these astronauts or these researchers, what they do, they calculate these things with some complicated equations. Okay, they need some equations in order to calculate this distance or the time taken by the satellite to go there. What will be what amount of fuel they require in this satellite? So what they use some equations in order to calculate this. That equations are known as polynomials. Okay, so we can take one more example. Suppose a character is there. Okay, that person is hitting the ball in the air, let's say like this, and the ball goes like this. The ball will be covering the path like this. So if we want to study this path, that where the ball will go or how much time it will take, for that also we need the polynomials. Okay, we can take one more example. You must have listened about cabs, online cabs which you are booking to go from one place to another. It can be Ola cab or any other. I will not take the company's names. But that cabs, if one cab is there and you have ordered it to go to some particular station from one point to the other, so that cab is automatically calculating how much cost it will take from going from one place to another. So just think about how that cost is being calculated automatically. There must be some complicated data that is on which this cab is working on in order to calculate directly the cost. Okay, so that background is working on polynomials in order to calculate your cost. Okay, so I hope it is clear where the polynomials are being used. Now let's come to how these polynomials are represented. You must have done some algebraic expressions in your lower classes like x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 6 and so on like this. Many polynomials you must have done. These equations, or you can say these algebraic expressions, are actually known as polynomials. You must have done linear equations also. That is also a polynomial. For example, if I say 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is also so this is also a polynomial. Okay. So if we want to generalize what is a polynomial, polynomial is actually algebraic expression okay, this is an algebraic expression like this, in which the power of variable is a whole number. See here, if we see one thing you have noticed that in polynomials we will be using one variable here. You must have seen that only one variable is there, that is x, and one more thing we have to take care that that variable will be having its power as a whole number. It can't have the power like this. x raised to the power minus 1 plus 2x raised to the power minus 2. So this is not a polynomial. Okay, this is something else. Here we are studying polynomials. Polynomials will be having always the power as a whole number. Okay, so this is the basic idea about the polynomials. Next we will discuss about how we can solve these polynomials in order to get the solutions of this, which can help us in different situations like this we have discussed here. So let's come to some of the important questions. Alright, so you can see here I've got one polynomial here that is having the maximum power of its variable as 2. Generally we call it as a quadratic polynomial. We will discuss in the further chapters about this, but here the thing which we have to see is that if I have this polynomial, I want to check that for what values of x this polynomial can become 0. Okay. You must have done in the lower classes also about that how we are factorizing this. Okay. So I want to find the values of x for which this polynomial can become 0. That are known as zeros of this polynomial. Okay, the values of x for which a polynomial becomes 0, that are known as zeros of a given polynomial. So let's see how we can get the values of that x. The first thing we have to take care is that we will take the polynomial, we will see the coefficient of the x square and we will multiply it with the constant here, that is without x, that is 6 here. We will multiply this, that means we will get some number 2 into 6, that is equal to plus 12. You can call it as product term. Okay. Similarly, we have to see the center term that is having x with it, x raised to power 1 with it. We can call it as some term and it is having only plus 7. So here we will try to find two numbers which has product 12 and their sum is 7. So the trick to do this is that you will factorize this in terms of its prime numbers, this product. That will be 2, 3 is there, then 4 will be there, 6 will be there and 12. So these are the numbers which are the factors of this 12. Okay. Now just try to find out the two numbers from here which are adding up to 7 and their multiplication is 12 also. So if I see here, you can easily see that 4 plus 3 will be 7 and their multiplication will be 12. So that means I can say my numbers will be 3 and 4 whose sum is 7 and product is 12. So the next step will be, we will write the equation as it is 2x squared plus, instead of the 7x we will write 3x plus 4x. Okay, 3x plus 4x plus 6 as it is equal to 0 because we are finding the zeros of the polynomial. Next thing will be just take the common from these two. You can see here x is only common in both the terms. So we will write take x common, it will be 2x plus 3 inside the bracket. Here if we see only 2 can be taken common from these two. So 2 if I take common, it will be 2x plus 3 inside is equal to 0. So you can see 2x plus 3 is common in this two terms. We can take it outside. It will be 2x plus 3. Here it will be left x and here plus 2 is equal to 0. Now since we have got two terms is equal to 0, we can say that either this is 0 or this is 0, then only the product of two terms can be 0. Either of them should be 0. So we can say 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x will be equal to minus 3 by 2 here. Similarly, x plus 2 is equal to 0 over x is equal to minus 2. So x can have two values, that is minus 2 and minus 3 by 2, for which our quadratic polynomial will become 0. Okay. So this was about the finding zeros of the polynomial. Next thing we have to see is that if we have two zeros and I want to find the sum of zeros of this polynomial using the general formula. So for that, let me generalize this. It will be equal to ax square bx plus c. So this is the general form of this polynomial. A, b and c are the coefficients. A and b are coefficients and c will be a constant and x is our variable here. So if I want to find sum of zeros of the polynomial, that will be having a shortcut that is equal to minus b by a. That means whatever the value of b is there, whatever the value of a is there, just fill it here. For example, here if we see b will be 7. So it will be equal to minus 7 upon a is 2. So this will be our sum of two zeros. Let's confirm it. I'm going to add these two zeros. It will be minus 3 by 2, minus 2. You can take the LCM here. 2, that will be minus 3 minus 4. So you can see minus 7 by 2 is coming, that is equal to this. That means our formula is correct. We have verified that we can use this formula to find the sum of zeros of the polynomials by just taking the values b and a. No need to find even the zeros also. If they are asking you, you have to do it. Otherwise, if they are just asking sum of zeros, you can apply minus b by a. Similarly, we have product of zeros, that is equal to c by a. What is c here? C is 6 and a is 2. That is equal to 3. So let's verify it. Our zeros were minus 3 by 2 and minus 2. So let's see. Minus 3 by 2 into minus 2. 2 cancelled, minus minus cancelled, so that is equal to 3. You can see it is same as this. Hence, it is verified.